Enzo Maresca will be new Chelsea manager.
Morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
All good?
Good. Morning. Nice to meet you.
We are delighted, like Enzo Maresca has done, all organization has done with EDS. He will become an extraordinary manager in the future. Extraordinary. I feel it. Like I felt it when I saw Mikel Arteta, as the same with Enzo. Will be an extraordinary manager. And he helped to develop many young players. Like I'm pretty sure next season is going to help us.
No, I said, even first half, I was very happy. I was very happy about the first half because the team was playing very well.
Thank you, all the way. Thank you, and
Thank you.
yeah. Cole Palmer, who you know very well, of course.
By far the best manager I've worked for. He's incredible. I think everybody will say, he's going right to the top in managerial with stature, experience, everything. He's got everything. He's great manager. He's tactically incredible. Some of the decisions that he tells us to do before the game and how we view the match is something I've never experienced before in football. So it's opened my eyes a lot to football and the way it's played, and in that kind of Pep Guardiola style as well, which I know he worked with very for a long time. So I'm loving my football. It works perfectly for me. It's exactly the kind of football that I want to play and I buy into. And I think since he's come in, I've learned so much and continue to do that.
And because they are both very important players, not only in terms of quality inside the pitch, but also we are looking for players that they can be example for the young players and for the rest of the teammates. So Conor is one of that guy. He is an unbelievable player, and hopefully he can stay with us. And this is the most important thing. And the idea is to bring in more players with quality, not only inside the pitch, as I said, but also they can help us to build, as I said before, something important. I just try to learn every day, there and here. You want to know if we are going to play in the same way, yeah? No, anyway, it's we are. The idea it's that idea. It's a process. So the idea is to try to play in one way, the way we want, but that requires time. Hopefully, we can achieve as soon as possible. Because I love to be manager, and because I spent almost the last 6-7 years being coach, manager every day. No, I always said the same. I've been quite lucky because I work with under Ancelotti, Lippi, Manuel Pellegrini. So I've been quite lucky, and I just try to learn things from all of them. No, first of all, the ambition was very high when I met them the first time. So after last season, nobody's happy. So this is normal. But I really like the ambitions they have. And this was one of the reasons why I decided also to accept.
So was the championship season?
Yeah, now anyway, the pre-season in the last 10, 20 years probably changed completely. You move a lot. Before it was completely different. So you need to adapt. This is football today. You always have pre-season abroad. So in our case, we have to adapt in that and be ready for the first game at home. I said, I know that we all want to hear that the target is there, but to be honest, I'm not, I don't know if the right word is stress. I'm completely relaxed because for me now the most important thing is the day by day to build a good squad, and then from there we'll see what's happened. But now for me to see what's happened in June or May, it's too far.
Let me start with the news of the day. Enzo Maresca and Chelsea. We already mentioned that during the day. Enzo Maresca has always been one of the favorite candidates at Chelsea. And what we can say tonight is that Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, new manager, will happen. So unless something completely crazy is going to happen in the next 24-48 hours, Enzo Maresca will be new Chelsea manager. The here we go is coming soon, because the contacts today between Enzo Maresca and Chelsea were absolutely super positive. Maresca wants to go to Chelsea. Maresca has never had any doubts. I saw some reports today saying that maybe he wanted to stay at Leicester. Enzo Maresca loves Leicester and respects Leicester, but the message from Enzo Maresca has always been very clear since Chelsea entered the story. Enzo Maresca wants to be new Chelsea manager. Enzo Maresca believes that this project with young players, with big future ahead, can be really exciting. And also important to say, Enzo Maresca believes that Chelsea idea, not just for the present, but also for the future, the plans they have for the long-term project is something really exciting. So Maresca wants to go to Chelsea. The salary is already agreed, is not an issue, but Enzo Maresca will be new Chelsea manager. Everything is really ready. And let me say that this candidate is approved by everyone at the club. So it's about the directors bringing his name on the table as a very good candidate. Young manager, as I told you last week, when we already started saying about the possibility of replacing Pochettino, the message was clear. Young manager with modern idea, dynamic football, and now they have it because Enzo Maresca is young. Enzo Maresca has knowledge of Premier League football. This is why knowledge of English football in the Championship, but also Premier League as assistant coach of Pep Guardiola, not as a head coach, but he knows English football, and also he has this idea of possession, dynamic football, attacking football, trusting young players. So many factors making the difference for Chelsea to go for him. So approved by the directors, but also by the owners. Chelsea owners were really convinced on Enzo Maresca after the contacts they had over the weekend, and so he's going to be the new manager. What's missing is just the agreement between Chelsea and Leicester, the final compensation fee, because there is a clause, 10 millions, but also the staff of Enzo Maresca is part of the conversation now. So who is joining Maresca, how much Chelsea will pay for the entire package, this is the discussion, but it's just a matter of days, probably hours, and then everything will be fixed, and then Enzo Maresca will become new Chelsea manager. So the here we go is coming, and it's an important one for Chelsea because the contract is being agreed. Everything will be fine with Enzo Maresca and also with Leicester. And mark my words, it will be a busy summer at Chelsea. Chelsea will try to make smart things, not completely crazy, but smart things, including, for example, a goalkeeper. I expect Chelsea to go for a goalkeeper. They will be busy with defenders, at least one centre-back, could be two. I expect Chelsea also to be busy, of course, with the striker position. I mentioned many times Benjamin Sesko. Let's see what Chelsea will do in that race with Leipzig still trying to keep the player, and other clubs interested, including Arsenal and Man United. But Sesko is still highly rated at Chelsea, could be also a winger. So it will be a busy summer at Chelsea, and now with the new manager involved.
Yes, all start, I think, 15 years ago, more or less. I was still player, and I faced Pep team when Pep was at Barcelona. And
with Sevilla? Or?
With Sevilla, and then with Malaga too. And facing them, I realized that something different happened in the pitch. So I fall in love immediately with that idea. Since that time that I was 27, 28, more or less, I fall in love with that idea. So I start to analyze game and to try to understand that team. And then Pep brings his idea in different countries, Germany, now England. So, but all start from that time when I was still football player. And I faced Barcelona, and I realized that was not the same thing happening against a different team. It was completely different. The problem is that with this idea, you need the club support you every time, and probably they support the idea until I don't know, until after some games, and then they stop to support. But with this idea, you need people that believe in this idea and support you, because it's not something that the day after you got it already. You need day by day improving. I always said the same. They ask me about June, May target. I always said for me the target is to
tomorrow's session, because I want to see the players how they improve.
They were helped, but just can say thank you so much for all the academy, for Jason Wilcox, and of course Enzo Maresca last season made an incredible job with these players. Incredible job. I know it because we were together training many times, and I saw them in the way they play, the way they develop their understanding the game. Of course, with Brian right now and Carlos, all of them make an incredible job.
Because I was told that his knowledge of the Chelsea squad, and I'm not just talking about the famous players, I'm talking about the youth players, the ones who are coming through, the ones who are out on loan. I was told his knowledge of the squad is encyclopedic.